Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another episode of the Morning Manifestation Session. Today is April the 28th. It's April the 28th, 2023. And I'm absolutely elated to be with you this morning as my name is Samion. I am your host, founder, leader of One Transformation Center, where we celebrate humanity. It is our absolute pleasure to join you on this journey as we inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the globe. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for allowing us to support you on your journey of transformation, your journey of elevation, your journey of reconnecting with the source of who you are. We are here each and every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time throughout the week and 8 a.m. on the weekend, Saturday and Sundays, to provide you with the tools that you need to go forth and conquer this day, to show up in your best and highest self. We begin that with taking 3 breaths. Remember to breathe, taking 3 deep breaths, and allowing the oxygen and oxytocin to begin to flow to create that feel-good experience, breathing life back into ourselves. Then we continue with the Oath of Manifestation, which is the Declaration of Independence, the Emancipation Proclamation, as I like to call it. It's that oath, that promise to ourselves to remember to connect with all that is here for us in this present moment. And then thirdly, we move into the affirmative reading, which comes from A Course in Miracles. The affirmative reading, which is us implanting, speaking life into ourselves, reminding ourselves of the truths of who we are. So let's begin. Let's begin. We're going to begin with 3 breaths. We're going to begin with our 3 breaths. So join me and let's take a deep inhale while remembering to align with everything that supports us in this moment. Inhale. And as we exhale, release everything that no longer supports us. Inhale all that is here for us in this moment. And exhale. Let go. Let go. Inhale again for the final time. And exhale. Move your shoulders a bit. Shake your arms. Allow your blood to flow, the oxygen to move throughout your body without any limitations, without any stagnation. You feel that? You feel more alive, more invigorated, more present. Perfect. Perfect. Now, let's transition. Let's transition over into the Oath of Transformation. Transition to our Oath of Transformation. And let's read it with absolute passion. Let's declare it as we go forth with our day. So begin with me, declare. As we declare, I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places, in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. And so it is. And it is so. Allow yourself to really feel and allow these words, these energy to permeate down to the very depths of your soul, the very core of your being, to activate you in a way that you are in total alignment with your oath, with this oath. To give yourself permission to realize everything that is here for you in this enchanting moment. Now let's transition over to the oath of manifestation. I stand corrected, to the affirmative reading, which comes from the Course of Miracles, which you can find at acim.org. A Course of Miracles, which you can find at acim.org. I've also placed it in the chat as well for you to be able to go and click it specifically for today's lesson, so you can read along with us or revisit throughout the day. And the Course of Miracles reminds us, as again, it is a morning and evening review, lesson 118. Lesson 118, which is for the morning and evening review. In the morning, we want to take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes and ponder on these reminders, which come from lesson 105 and lesson 106. And it reads, let me put it on the screen for you as well. But it reads, God's peace and joy are mine. Lesson 105, God's peace and joy are mine. Today I will accept God's peace and joy in glad exchange for all the substitutes that I have made for happiness and peace. Again, it says, today I will accept God's peace and joy in glad exchange for all the substitutes I have made for happiness and peace. Let's move to 106 and we'll come back and summarize and give my insight on both at the same time. Lesson 106 reminds us that let me be still in truth. Let me be still in truth. Let my own feeble voice be still, and let me hear the mighty voice of for truth itself. Assure me that I am God's perfect son. Again, it says, let me be still in truth, still and listen to the truth. Let me be still and listen to the truth. And it reads, let my own feeble voice be still, and let me hear the mighty voice for truth itself. Assure me that I am God's perfect son. Let's take a moment and just dive a little deeper into these reminders. 105 reminded us that God's peace and joy are mine. You know, we spend so much time searching for things, searching for peace, searching for joy outside of ourselves, as if we are disconnected from it, as if it doesn't exist unless we go and obtain it. This morning's message is reminding us, today's message is reminding us that that peace and that joy is not something that we need to obtain, for it already is present. It already exists within ourselves if we can simply just take a moment and remind and remember. As we all are extensions and reflections created in the image of the Most High, then we are inheritors of all that is within that extension and reflection, within that lineage. And that goes in accordance with peace and joy. However, it is something we must accept. We can acknowledge that it's present, right? We can know the words, we can know the information, we can know the location. Yet, until we begin to accept it, will we understand, will we begin to activate it? I'll say that again. It is not until we accept it can we activate it. Hence the reason it reads, today I will accept God's peace and joy in glad exchange for the substitutes that I have made for happiness and peace. Now, you do know that peace and joy are different than happiness and peace, right? Happiness is something that is by way of exchange. It is like a currency. It happens with experiences, or it's experiential. So whenever we experience something, then happiness can come from that. But yet joy is something that's sustained, it's eternal, that is, it doesn't require an exchange of goods. It doesn't require exchange of services, nor does it require an exchange of energy. It just is. Once we make the decision for it to be activated, it is activated. Peace is the same way. I often say to people that I'm not looking for a PIECE, that I am interested in PEACE. And you can have a limited amount of peace, or you can have that peace that surpasses all understanding, which means I release it. I release the need to know how, to know where, to know when, and just truly trust the process, understanding that it's happening for my best and highest good. It means my peace, it surpasses understanding. I don't need to understand. I just trust and choose peace instead of chaos. Will you do the same today? Will you choose joy over happiness? Will you choose peace over chaos? You have the keys in your hand. I want you to think about it as a home, as a house. The keys in your hand, you can either choose to be a renter or an owner. Which would you want to be? A renter gives you temporary access. An owner allows you to have it as an asset. Which do you choose? Your choice will dictate your reality. Your choice will activate your present experience. So choose wisely. Then it continues and says, let me be still and listen to the truth. Let me be still and listen to the truth. This is, let my own feeble voice be still. You know, your ego is always talking, isn't it? That little voice, that voice is always loud, telling you need to do this, you need to do that, telling you how to feel or what to think. And that's what is necessary for us, just to be still. To tell that voice to shut up, to be quiet, to cease and desist, so that we can hear the truth of who we are, where we are. Get that insightful information from the wise counsel. And in that wise counsel, there will always be an assurity there. The assurity would be a reminder of who you are, and how much you're loved, how much you're embraced, that you're the reflection and extension of that counsel, the reflection and extension of that peace. The children are still your children, no matter what decisions they make, aren't they? You still love them, don't you? And that is the way that the love of God is for us. Without conditions, without limitations, without speculations, just simply in a pure space of allowance, ready to guide us when we're ready to listen. So be still today and listen twice as much as you speak, so that you can have that assurance and that peace that surpasses all understanding. Now, going forward, the top of every hour, here's an exercise for you. spend a moment or so just remembering God's peace and joy are mine. And then 30 minutes later, remind yourself, let me be still and listen to the truth. Remember, truth is unchangeable. There's no fluctuation with truth. Truth doesn't have flexibility. It just is truth. So when you find yourself in a space where there is any flexibility, then that's not a fact. It's not a truth. That's a wish. That's a desire. That's a want. Just stand in a space of truth. So let's take a moment and have a prayer of gratitude. Father, Mother God, guardian angels, all that works together for our absolute best and highest good, we say thank you. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. We acknowledge that your energy is abundant. We acknowledge that you created us to be here in this moment as a reflection and extension of all that you are in our unique way. We stand here and affirm that we are here for you. And we just ask that you use us in a way that only you can. We affirm that today we allow your light to shine through us so brightly that others may see you, know you, have a lighted path to get closer to you, to have the experiences with you, to have their breakthroughs with you, to see their miracles, to receive their blessings, to access their joy and their peace, to hear their truth. Today we affirm that we will be still and listen to the truth that you have for us today that will set forth the course of our life going forward. Have your will to be done in our lives on earth as it is in heaven. This day and forevermore we give thanks. And so it is. Amen. Amen. And Ashe. Asheo. Thank you so much. That concludes the message of the day. That concludes the session for today. If you missed any part of it, please feel free to go back and reconnect with it. It's available on YouTube at One Transformation Center, along with some other productions, other streams. Check it out. Follow up with us. If you aren't subscribed with us, take a moment. Click like here first and foremost, right? Click like. If you haven't subscribed with us, go ahead and subscribe over there. Click the notification bell. Then you'll get all the updates as they come in, all the posts of whenever we're coming on live or posting new content. Also, we'd like to suggest for you to go over to our other social media outlets, Facebook and Instagram with the same name, One Transformation Center. Be connected with us there as we support you throughout your day. In addition, take a moment, share this with someone else. You never know, it may be exactly what they need today. The thing that would change their lives, the thing that would give them permission to live, the thing that would give them permission to remember who they are and reconnect with the truth of themselves. They will truly tap into the source of their being. All right? In addition, thank you all for your support. And if you're inspired to do so, if we motivated you in any way to do so, please feel free to support the broadcast with a donation, as we're a not-for-profit entity, via Giveify, whether online or the app. You can go there and simply type in One Transformation Center, or you can send us Cash App to $ Samuel Crumby Jr., which is me, legally, also known as Samion. And we appreciate any denomination that you may send us. It goes a long way. It helps us to continue to do this at a high rate, high fashion, to get even better, to bring you more content, to bring you more guests, going towards the Transformation Center, the amazing things that are happening there. We're working on a building as we speak that's going to have all kinds of services and activities that will bless your life and your soul, for your health and wellness, for alternative and holistic therapies, for just a collective gathering of inclusivity, an inclusive collective gathering, workshops. So many events that are happening that are really highlighting and heightening our experiences. We're excited to bring it to you. So, again, thank you so much for investing in your transformation. We hope that you continue to join us daily throughout the week at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on the weekend at 8 a.m., 8:05. It's 6:05 and 8:05 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Until next time, we just want you to remember, be the change you desire to see. We love you. Be great.